Hi, this is Andrea Ruley, and I've chosen Socrative for my assessment tool. I have used Socrative in my classroom this year, and my students really seem to like it. It's another alternative to Kahoot. They're used to that one, and they helped me choose which one I would use with them, and then the voting went to Socrative. So the purpose of this tool is to do assessments with your students. You can even, we opted to try it on parent night in a couple of weeks to have the parents interact and maybe take a quiz. Uh, but it's to be used for quizzes, reviews, exit slips. Um, I have recently used it for a quiz in my class, and that's what the example I'm going to use for you today. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to teacher login, and I'm going to enter and sign in. Now your students will go to the student login. For the student login, the students will use the room code, and the room code is located at the top of your dashboard. You can see my room code is located up here, and the students will plug that in. That will log them into your room. This is the dashboard when you log into Socrative, and you've got start a quiz, quick question, space race, and exit ticket. What I'm going to talk to you about today is some different quizzes. I'll show you one that I've done, and you can click here on manage quizzes, and that will show you that you can create a quiz here, import a quiz from another textbook, or maybe you've got an Adobe, something that you want to import from another site, or you can do my quizzes, ones that you've already created, and reports, which are your results of your quiz. So I'm going to click on my quizzes, and I have done here recently a fragment quiz. I gave this a couple days ago. So when you click on the quiz, it's going to give you some options to duplicate it, delete it, download it, or edit it. Today I'm going to show you editing. So when you click on it, it's going to take you to the quiz, and these are the questions that I've added to it. The orange is multiple choice, the purple questions are labeled true and false, and the pink reddish colored questions are short answers. So in this particular quiz, I have one short answer question and 5 multiple choice questions. And the multiple choice ended up being kind of more, not with just 2 choices, so it looks like a true and false. So once you've done that, you can also, you can delete it, you can move them with this arrow. It'll move the question up if you've decided that you don't want it there. You can add an image to it. You can give directions under explanation, which is nice. And once you've added all the questions that you need, you can get up here to the top and it says save and exit. I'm going to click save and exit, and it brings me back to my dashboard. So we can click on start a quiz. If I click on the fragment quiz, it tells me student place or paced immediate feedback, student paced student navigation, or teacher paced. So you can put a timer on it if you don't think that if it should be a quick exit slip, or it's a timed quiz. And you can also take off the student names for the answers. You can shuffle up the questions if you'd like, shuffle up the answers, and you can disable student feedback. So if you don't want student feedback from from specific questions or for that quiz, you can take that off. So then I'm going to click on Start Quiz. So this brings me up to the live results page. Now, in a typical classroom, this would be on my screen, and the students would slowly start to log in. So your names would pop up here on the side if you didn't click the Don't Show Names. The Don't Show Names option is nice for when you want to put it up on the smartboard or project the image to show the progress of the students in class, or if you're doing if you're doing a race and you don't want people to know who's in the lead, then you take off the names. So anyway, it shows each question up here at the top, and then it'll show if they've gotten them correct or incorrect. And I will show you what that looks like with my results. So when the students have finished the quiz, you can click on the button Finish. And it will take you to a menu of options. You can have the report emailed to you. You can download it. We do a lot of Google Drive, so I've sent it straight to my Google Drive. You can view an immediate chart, or you can view it later. And I'm going to send it to my Google Drive. You can ask for the whole class in Excel, individual students in a PDF, or specific questions. So if you just want to take answers from specific questions, or you're just looking at individual students, it's really up to you, and you hit submit. So if you didn't want to go straight to your Google Drive, you can go back to managing quizzes and hit reports. Now, I have the one that we fake took today, and then I actually have the results from the quiz that the same quiz that was administered September 22nd. So we're going to click on View Chart. So here's actually what the results from the quiz look like. These are my students' names over here. On the right, I have 2 classes and 2 classes put together. I don't have that many students. But you can see that they've got A's that are in green and B's that are in green because of the multiple choice questions. And then the ones that they got incorrect are red. And then the blue one over here, this is because I didn't give an actual specific answer for that question. I went back and reread each one to make sure that they got it correct. It was kind of an open response question, so they really weren't a specific answer, wasn't necessary. I was looking for certain parts. So that's why that one is blue. So I did have to go back and grade them individually, but it was just that one question versus 6 questions, so that's kind of nice. So you can hit Get Report, and that will take you, if you decide at this point that you want to print it off or anything like that, and hit Cancel if you don't, and then you can hit Exit. And this will take you back to your dashboard again. So, Space Race is something we're going to try on Friday. And it's the same type of thing. You can do a quiz that you've already created and use a number of teams that you're going to decide. Assign team colors if you would like, or you can auto-assign. And you can have feedback or turn feedback on and off or whatever. And then you would click on Start Activity. So we select the one quiz that I already have on here. Number of teams, let's say I'm going to have 6 teams. And I'm going to assign, we're going to auto-assign colors. All right, so we're going to start the activity. And here we go. So as the students answer the questions correctly, the little rocket will move. And so it's a team race. Now I don't suggest using an open response or a short answer question unless it is a specific answer, because that won't register as a correct answer and the rocket won't move. So if you want to stick to multiple choice questions or true false questions, or if you're going to do a short answer question, it's just 1 word or 2 or 3 words that the students will have to type in specifically to work. So when you're finished, you can hit Finish, and then you can get the results again. My favorite thing about this tool is getting the automatic results. Especially since I logged in with my Gmail account. It's connected to my G Drive, so the results go straight there. It makes putting them into my gradebook or putting them to my online grading system a lot easier. It's instant feedback, and so I can assess the students, especially with an exit ticket, to determine where the direction of the lesson is going to go the following day or the next class. So what I don't really like about it is the limited options for questions, how it's just multiple choice or true and false. Matching would have been nice to have on here. The specific short answer questions, I know there's probably no way around that, but it's the options, the question options are a little limited for some of the class assignments that we've done. But I really enjoyed this program. My kids really enjoyed it. They've been asking me to do the space race all week since we tried it out for the first time on Monday. So on Friday, we're going to use it to prepare for a test that they have next week. So I hope you've enjoyed my demonstration of Socrative and that you will take the opportunity to use it in your classroom because it really engages the students and it makes it easier on the teacher to get the results faster to help assess student learning. So thank you for listening.